Hey everyone, this is Dylan, and today I'm going to be doing another installment of my Thrift Find series. So for this type of video, I am kind of just lumping thrift into like flea market and antique kind of store things where people have booths and they sell things, and the place that the antique store or whatever has like a commission or whatever, and they pay rent. So I'm kind of lumping all those things together. And then I also have two things I got from eBay that I'm also going to include in this because this seems like the most logical place. But if you have been around a while or you've seen my other thrift find videos, I have really gotten into the Olympics, and this kind of interest comes up like every 2 years when the Olympics rolls back around. So I've been getting a lot of Olympic things, so be prepared for that. But these are the two things that I got from eBay, and these are pins, Olympic pins, and this one right here is a Somalia NOC, which I think it's National Olympic Committee, Atlanta 1996. So we have this. It's an elephant head that is the Olympic rings are on it, and then it's got a blue star and the Atlanta 1996. And on the back it says Somalia National Olympic Committee limited edition of 2000. So apparently there were only 2,000 of this pin made, which you're definitely not going to be able to read it, but it says on the back. But I thought that was really cool. I picked it up for like, I think it was a little over $2, almost $3 on eBay. And then I also picked this one up, and I actually really like this one because it has one of the mascots on it. And this is from the 2000 Olympics in Sydney, Australia. And it is a Fuji Xerox pin, and it says 0 days to go. So this was on the first day of the Olympics, I'm pretty sure, or the day right before. Okay, so then to get on to the other things that I picked up, these are from thrift stores. So this first one I didn't pick up, but my brother picked up and ended up giving to me after I got a little mad that he had picked it up and was gonna keep it. But this is like the first, well, one of the tins that I got in my last thrift finds video, but this is a Snickers tin from Albertville 1992, which was, so it's got the same top, but this is for the Albertville Winter Games. So it's got skiers. I'm not sure exactly who these people are, but it's definitely got some Olympic skiers. I have no idea what discipline this is, if it's slalom or giant slalom or alpine skiing or anything like that. But I thought that this one was really cool, and it's in fairly decent condition. There's a couple like dings or whatever, but there's nothing too major. And then I actually picked this one up yesterday for $3. I found this at a flea market type place, and this is a plastic coin bank, and it's in the shape of a coin, and it says Montreal 1976 and Canada, and it's got the Canadian leaf on it. And then on the back it says the games of the whatever, I don't know, XXI Olympiad. And then it's also got it in French and the Olympic rings. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is like the logo of those games, but I could be mistaken. But this is a coin bank, so right there's the hole. It actually doesn't have a thing to like get the money out. So I was telling my mom, and she was like, you probably have to just ruin it. So I obviously won't be doing that, but I thought that this was a cool little piece to have and display somewhere. I also have another tin, and this was another set of tins that I had found. I'd found when I looked it up on eBay. This does have a little bit of a condition issue on the bottom, but it's not any, the design is still intact pretty well, so I'm happy about that. But there were also 2 sets of these tins, and I only have one, but this is an Uncle Ben's Rice tin, and these are also from the 1992 Olympics, and this is the Winter Olympic Games in Albertville, France. And so we've got this, and it talks about how Olympic athletes choose Ben's Rice to get a nutritious meal or whatever. And then we also have, which this is going to be hard because it's really reflective, but we have the different, and up here it says limited edition, but the design, so we've got a figure skater right there, and a skier, and bobsled, and right here's the Olympic logo, and just saying Winter Games of 1992, and Albertville. We've got a ski jumper, a hockey player, and I think this is probably like Nordic racing or Nordic skiing, and then speed skating. So this one's really cool, and I am now on the hunt for the same one, but for the 1992 Summer Games from Barcelona. So I also picked this up at Goodwill for 50 cents, and this is just a cool glass that I found. I have no idea what you would drink in it, because I think it's like a beer. This would be like a beer glass, probably. But it says the US, I don't know how well this will pick up, but it's like a biking kind of thing, and it says the US, the 2012 US Pro Challenge Cycling, and it's New Belgium Brewing, and it also says enjoy the ride. And on the other side, it has a thing, a little bike, and it says 0,47L. So we have that, and then I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Probably not, but it's got a little etching of a bicycle in the very bottom of the glass, and I thought that was really cool. And I didn't even realize it at first. That's the kind of thing I like. I like cool glasses that are alcohol related, I guess. Usually they have really cool designs and stuff like that. Alright, so then I also picked this up. This is actually movie related. So this is actually movie related, and this is from a McDonald's collection, and this is Space Jam. We've got Bugs Bunny and with a basketball. So this is when he was getting ready to play basketball against, I forget what they're called. They're like the little aliens. But there were 6 in this collection that you could get, and I have one other of the set. And I think these are all the ones that you can get. I have these 2 little alien things, and now I have Bugs Bunny, and I got this for $3, so I was pretty happy with that. And then to get on to the last things that I picked up, and it was some books. So this one I probably spent too much money on, but I did pick this up at a flea market type thing, and it was $5. So we have the Nagano 1998 Winter Olympics, and this is like the CBS official viewing guide for it, and it came out at GNC. So it kind of just goes through and talks about the different places and about Nagano itself and the different, it actually has a breakdown of every day of the Olympics and what will be going on during that day. So I definitely wanted to pick this up. While the Olympics won't be happening, these won't be happening again, I thought it was really cool, and I also have it on DVD, so I can reference this if I wanted to, or when I watch it, and can kind of get the same feel. I also picked this one up. This is also Olympic related, and I got this for 50 cents at a thrift store, and this is Inside the Real World of Figure Skating, Boitano's Edge. And this is about Brian Boitano, who was a skater in, I think, the late 80s and early 90s. Kind of talks about his life and how he got into skating. And then also it has a little bit of the history of skating. And I thought this was a really cool page, and it's kind of like when they're mapping out like what kind of their routine is going to look like. This is the whole kind of where he starts and when he does his elements and all of that. So I thought that was really cool, and then it's also got a lot of pictures of different things. Another really cool part of this book is it went to some of his friends that were skaters, and they wrote little pieces about Brian Boitano and that. And it also has an introduction by Peggy Fleming, who was also another famous skater. And then lastly, I picked this one up, and I got this for $1 at Goodwill, and it was, I don't know, I really like books that are kind of like coffee table books that have a lot of pictures, and this is specifically a picture-oriented book, and it's called Britons, and it's by Neil Slavin. It's by Neil Slavin, and it kind of just has a bunch of pictures from things in Great Britain, or the Great British people. It came out in 1986, and I'll show you a couple of the pictures that are included. So this is Debutantes of 1983, the Berkeley Hotel, London, September 13th, 1983. So it's got like one page has hardly anything on it except like what the location and stuff, and then the other page is a full page of the actual picture. So this is a really cool one. This is one of Stonehenge and the people who work on the grounds of Stonehenge. And that was from 1983 as well. This is probably one of my favorite ones, and this is Painters of the Fourth Rail Bridge. So I thought that one looked really cool. And we have one, I think, of the royal family, or at least a few members of the royal family. So this last thing is probably going to be really hard to show, and I'm going to try to show it to you the best that I can. But this is a poster that I picked up at one of the flea market-y places, and I got it for $1. And I almost didn't look at the posters because I thought that they were just random ones, but I ended up picking this one up because it's actually a movie that I recently saw last year, probably saw it last fall, because I actually ended up finding it because it is out of print on Blu-ray, but I ended up really liking it. This is a 27 by 40 poster, so it's like an actual movie size poster. Ugh. So probably how I'm going to have to do this is just show it, kind of raise it up so that you guys can get the see it, because I won't be able to get it all in frame. It says they did the unthinkable and brought it back. So we've got the... Sorry for this glare, but I don't know how else to show it. But this is a poster for the Relic. And it's got the Natural History Museum on it, and I saw it and I was like, for $1, I definitely have to pick this up. I probably would have picked it up even if I hadn't seen the movie, but I actually really enjoyed the movie, so I wanted to pick it up. So that is it for this video. Let me know what you think about what I picked up, if there's anything you like, anything you don't like. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. Bye.